Hello everyone. So per requested and promised, I'm going to show you all the Bob Books workbook. This is the emerging readers. So on the, let me remove the sticker. In my local store it goes for $13. And on the back here, it shows you which books it correlates with. So this one is the emerging reader, so it goes with set 2, advanced beginners, the stage 1 starting to read sight words for kindergarten, and stage 2 emerging readers sight word for first grade is the 3 books it says it goes with. Workbook includes stickers, certificate of achievement, coloring pages, word searches, sight word fill-ins, drawing games, and yeah, I picked it up without really looking through it because I knew I wanted Bob Books to go with my Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons book that I will also show you all through in another video to come. But, so this is what it looks like on the inside. And so it tells you, you know, what book it goes with and what page it correlates with. So all of this first page is the workbook contents for the advancing reader books. Then it's the sight words for kindergartens on the next page and all the things that go with that. And then lastly, the contents for sight words for first grade. And so I'm just going to quickly show you some of the information in this. So like this page here, you have, it's all in color, which is kind of nice, but it's all pen work from what I've noticed. So it says, read each sentence and trace the words, then match the sentence with the correct picture. The sun was hot, and so it has the word sun for them to trace. Mom had a wig. Wig is the word for them to trace. Mom got a cap. Wow, that's one's hard to see correctly. And then Peg got a top hat. And then so it has little pictures. That's the top hat one, that's the cap, that's the sun, and that's the wig. Not that you can really tell it's a wig. But that's what the work looks like here. Another one says, look at each picture, write the missing word on each line, then read the story. And so this one says, the blank is blank. So they need to write in sun and hot, which correlates with the stories. Pop had a top blank. So word would be hat that they need to write. And it gives you the words up here as well. Cap, hat, hot, sun, sun, and wig. So I guess you use each of them once. So there's a lot of those ones. Then there's word searches, so I love word searches. I don't know how well my kid's going to do to these, but it gives you all the sight words across the top, and then they have to find them as it shows you an example with kid. I think we're all familiar with how word searches go, but it's great that it kind of helps show your child. So this is the only coloring page that comes in it, is this page here. And it says to color Pip, color Pog, what is Pip, what is Pop? Pip and Pop. And then so Pip is a pig, Pop, I don't even honestly know what that's supposed to be. If you know what that's supposed to be, feel free to comment in the section below and tell me what you think that is for this animal. I'm thinking maybe a dog? I don't know. But yeah, so that's the only coloring page they have in it. And then it just repeats all of this through all of the books. So there's nothing new that changes through the stories. And then as the books change, I don't know if you can see that very well, but as the stories changes, so do the colors at the top of the page. But yeah, so they're all the same pages basically through the entire thing for the first set of books. And then when you get further into the sight words for kindergarten, it changes. And so there's these ones where it's just trace work. So jump, and then it has jump written out for them to trace, and then a blank line for them to write it. And then it says Sam can jump on top of the rock, jump again for him to trace. Another word, circle the word that is hidden many times. This time it doesn't even give you, like, what that word is. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. So it doesn't even give you what word you're looking for in these ones. And then more tracing where it says can, on, can. Just more tracing with little, like, sentence cards for them to color. And then there's these ones that are a little more advanced on this side. And so what it says is color the word A, black. Color the word fly, gray. And color the word has, blue. And then I don't know if you can read them, but it has little sight words in here for them to color accordingly, according to what it told them to do. And then it does the same thing all the way through for the sight words for kindergarten. And then sight words for first grade. So, plums. Which fruit do you like? Color the picture and say the sentence out loud. I like, in the middle. And then it has lemons, plums, melons, and then draw your favorite fruit with a blank square. More trace and write the sentence. So this is the same thing, just with the new sight words. And then this one has fill in the missing letter. So it has G blank blank D. So fill in the missing letters in the word good. So they need to add the O's. This one has the O and one of the O's and the D, so they need to add the G in the second O. And then there's one that's completely blank. The sun is blank for plums, and you're supposed to write good into the box. Let's see, what else? I haven't looked through the first grade because I've actually been contemplating about returning this because this is just like a lot of pen work. And that wasn't really what I was hoping the workbook would be. I figured it would be more like a coloring book to follow along with stories and give you more of the story kind of thing, more reading practice. This isn't as much reading practice as it is just penman work. And I have plenty of workbooks and stuff for my daughter to work on her penmanship. So this one says, read and trace the words in each sentence. Read the sentence out loud. And then so it has will for her to trace. And then it says, will you sled with me, said Meg. I will not sled with you. With you is what they trace, said the hen. Draw a circle around the will, rectangles around the with, and a triangle around the words you. And then there's the story for them to read. So, I mean, when you get to this point, that's really hard to see with the sun, sorry. When you get to this point, it's a little bit more reading. Sorry. My child's playing in the shower. So there's a little bit more reading when you get towards the back. Again, like this just repeats for the entire box set, it looks like. So, oh, there's one new thing that I didn't see already. So on this page, follow the words like through the maze. And so it says look like, so they need to follow like all the way through to get through the maze. I mean, pretty simple for me to follow, but would be a little more challenging for her, or for a kid. No. Yeah, so there's those. That one's kind of cute. And then back to just, I like fill in the blank, read what it says. More of those puzzles, more of those reading cards that are the same from all of them. And then the back it says, I read it, and it has sight words for first grade, and it has all their sight words from the books in there. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. And then, let's see, what else is there? And then, so there's the certificates. So it says, I read the whole book. Bob Books, Sight Words, first grade. And then it has the sight words for pre-K, kindergarten, and first grade in here. And then some blank pages. And then stickers. So enough stickers to mark off all of the sight words for each grade level. And then some little people ones. I'm trying to see that too. I don't know if you can see that very well. But yeah, so some more stickers. And that is all that's in here. For $13, I do not find this remotely worth it. More so because I just don't think I need yet another workbook for her penmanship. I have the Brain Quest workbook that does phenomenal on using a lot of penmanship in it. Plus, she just loves to write and draw and color on her own as it is. So, I don't really think I'm going to be using this one. I will probably return this. So, yeah, I hope this helps you guys see a little bit more. Because I know when I looked at it on Amazon, it's still the same price of like $13. And they have one for pre-K, which is the beginner reader, my first readers and stuff like that. So it has it for pretty much all of their books, but on Amazon it doesn't show you the inside of it at all. So I hope this helps you decide whether or not this is something you think is worth it for your child. I will do a video in the coming days for you to see inside of the Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons, since I did get that in as well, finally. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and let me know if you want more reviews and looks inside of any of the workbooks that I already have, or ones that I will purchase in the future for my homeschooling toddler. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all soon.